So the floor is open to questions from the audience for any of the panelists on the issue of the related to what they have presented to this audience. Any question? Yes? Yeah.
This is not actually a straight question, but to complement with your information, really we are very happy with the presentation from Thailand, Vietnam and Indonesia. Recently in Bangladesh, we have passed a surcharge development management policy. And from 2014 and 15, we have collected 1% health development surcharge. And recently, one of our government colleagues was there. They are working to develop a national tobacco control program. So we are in a process of progressing for tobacco control. Within your presentation, I also mentioned the same thing in the Cape Town, that we didn't see the Bangladesh progress in your presentation. Please lend your hand to Bangladesh.
Hope you successfully be able to get what you wanted, to get the money to fund tobacco control. Any other question, comment? No? Yes? Sorry, from Malaysia.
In one of your slides, Bang On, you mentioned that some countries, I think Poland, they have established and then terminated. Why is that so, and how do they have funds for tobacco control after that termination? I think it was Poland.
Is it Poland? The question, Poland, you say Poland.
So in that list that you have, it's established like 2000 something, and then in bracket it's terminated.
Yeah. Now, problem happened with some country. They passed the law that required the industry to set aside certain amount of tax to pay the tax, and then the government set aside some percentage. In Poland, I remember it's 0.5% of the tobacco taxes. But for many years, they never get that money. The government never act according to the law. Okay. And then the other incident is in Laos. The government passed the law for the tobacco industry to pay extra tax per pax for this tobacco control fund, but they're delaying the payment. They are dragging. Okay, so it's a problem with some country. Okay, why? I don't know anybody from Mongolia. Mongolia passed the law very similar to Thailand, requiring 2% tobacco alcohol tax. But eventually, because of the shortage of the government budget, they did not use this money for what it proposed to be. So there are problem, obstacle. Any other question? Time's up. Yes, yes. Mentioned earlier, it's probably different from what we are talking. FCC left it for the country where you should find your money. Many countries, they're coming from the regular budget to implement tobacco control program. But for countries who cannot get the budget, just in the case of Thailand or Vietnam, we work out for a mechanism to get some money to fund. This is what you are asking?
Yeah. Actually, I want to ask how much it is impacted on the local government.
The local government?
Yeah, because we haven't still not ratified.
The FCTC, how much, if you ratify, how much it impact the local government?
If because we haven't not ratified the FCTC program. How much in the tobacco control policy impacted in the local government in the each area, in the each province, I mean?
You ask me or you ask?
The president.
Okay. Answer?
Dari Indonesia kan? Yeah. Indonesia aja. Jadi sebenarnya tidak ada kaitan hubungan ketika diratifikasi FCTC dengan berapa yang didapat dalam pemerintahan daerah gitu. Tidak ini langsung gitu.
Besar dampaknya sebenarnya Pak. Dampak ketika kita belum bisa ratifikasi FCTC, apakah karena kan itu karena ini hanya lokal pemerintah lokal, berarti ini sangat tergantung dengan masing-masing pemimpin lokal, ya kan? Nah itu bagaimana untuk menggerakkan setiap pemerintah lokal itu agar bisa juga seperti Lampung, seperti itu Pak? Misalnya,
oh iya,
Bogor,
untuk mendorong itu ya, dukungan untuk ratifikasi. Tapi memang secara nasional ketika sudah ditandatangani, maka nanti provinsi-provinsi akan mengikuti sebenarnya. Jadi program yang tadi saya ceritakan itu kaitan dengan pemanfaatan pajak rokok daerah, dan memang itu kebijakan nasional sebenarnya dan dilakukan untuk semua provinsi. Bagaimana tinggal pemanfaatannya saja gitu. Informasi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Agak translate it. Sorry,
can you translate in English? No. Okay.
You want to ask them?
Yes, last question, because we start 15 minutes late, but just last question. Yes.
Is this working? Hi, I'm Jeff Hardesty from the US. My question is about stability of funding and how that might impact the programs in your country over time, given that the tobacco sales do probably range a little bit, depending on the context and what's happening.
Well, I think we can talk outside because the time is up. But all I can say is that without those money, there will be no program. No program, basically no funding. Okay, so these are, as Lang San say, is the new money, new work, new mechanism of working. We can talk outside because just very briefly in the U.S., they are investing $11 per capita per annum for tobacco control for these various programs. So in our country, Vietnam very high. $0.18 per capita. Thailand, Thai Health, 0.14 per capita. So this is still very little money, but it worked wonder because without this money, we have nothing. Okay, so thank you very much for the audience that stay with us for this 1.5 hours. And then I think the panelists will be happy to discuss with any question that you may have, or any suggestion that you may have on the issue of sustainable funding for SDG. Thank you very much.